Let's take a look at the screen in Pro Tools when you first see it, and this is quite customizable. First of all, one of the things you'll see along the top of the screen is a whole bunch of timelines. You can see them. Right now we're seeing bars, beats, minutes, seconds, tempo and markers, and in fact you can choose which ones you want to see. I've got some turned off actually. Let's go to the View menu, and if you look at the rulers, that's where you will see the ones that are available to you. And my general advice is to turn off the ones that you don't particularly need. I think it is good to see bars and beats, and also markers, because there is a chance to put in marker points in your songs, and tempo indication. Some people like also to have key signature and meter, so you can always turn those on later when you need. So that's one setting that's right away quite important for you. Also, there are settings available to you in the main transport window here. If you take a look at these little down arrows, you can actually choose what you display there. My general advice here is I like to have minutes and seconds as my main counter, but as my sort of sub counter I like to have bars and beats. Sometimes you'll be dealing with music that is very bar specific, and sometimes you won't, so it's nice to have the choice and again to be able to customize that. A couple of other settings are really critical in Pro Tools 7.4, and that is the kind of modes that you're in and also the kind of tools that you use. So basically those two areas of the screen. General advice is to have Pro Tools in slip mode. There are 4 different modes in Pro Tools, and these are explained more in the Pro Tools Quick Start guide, but as a general rule, slip mode is a good safe choice. If you're dealing with very specific time-oriented music, such as a MIDI sequence that's been done to a click track, at that point it's quite good to go into grid mode, and I might do that a little bit later. But slip mode is a good choice. Let's take a look at these tools here. Pro Tools actually has quite a whole host of tools, and they all do slightly different things, but again in the Quick Start Guide of Pro Tools I think we suggest that you stick with the Smart tool. I'll just click on the different tools so you can see what the choices are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7 tools, and the one that's by far the safest choice for almost all the time is this thing called the Smart tool, and you'll get to it by clicking on this little area there. That actually activates all 3 tools in one, and that's why it's called the Smart tool.